All right, you know what time it is. We're outside of another home we locked up right off the MLS.
It's time for another Buyer Pass. If you're just tuning into the channel, we're the Boeckle Brothers. I'm Landon.
And that makes me Jesse.
And we love to show you guys full transparency in the full process of purchasing properties, renovating properties, and eventually selling them for profits.
Even making decisions as to whether or not to buy them. So here we are trying to make another decision. Let's go check this house out.
Let's do it. So just walking in, a little bit about this house. We did lock it up off the MLS as we do with a lot of our other properties, and we talk a lot about it on our channel. This one I believe we have under contract at $625,000.
Given that this property is like what, 2,900 square feet, it's a pretty big property for the neighborhood that we're in right now. Just not even looking at it, I know we're at least gonna be $75,000 into renovating this property.
I think so too. Let's take a look around. There's a lot of stuff I like already walking into it. We've done a couple homes like this. They always turn out amazing. But of course, the numbers gotta work and the house has to make sense. So let's walk it through.
This one's got a big echo. This is kind of like a little cave feeling.
Yeah, but it's kind of like the Airlands property that we did as well.
No, the layout is, I just think like overall there's just no lights in here. So obviously lighting would have to change inside the house.
A lot of can lights, a couple more chandeliers that are a little bit brighter. It's got yellow lights in it already, so our nice bright LEDs will really make it look good.
But it's a nice entryway.
Yeah, walking in, I mean, it's kind of got dedicated areas already. You got the dedicated dining room here, which we could keep. We could trim that wall out, make it super nice. And then of course a little formal entry sitting area there, which would be nice as well. So
these floor plans actually open up really well as you walk through the house and give you a really nice dedicated feature wall and a really long kitchen space.
Yeah, no, it really does. And one thing that's really good about this property, now we have to get $850,000 for this house. So it's kind of up there for the neighborhood. We're in a neighborhood that's age restricted, which means it's 55 plus. You can't live in here unless you're over 55. So we got to be a little bit careful of how we look at the value on this deal, because $850,000 for a retiree could be a lot of money.
Depends where they're retiring from.
That's right. But the high ceilings, I love.
Yeah.
You know, you have a house at $850,000 with just 8-foot ceilings throughout. It feels really small. It feels really tight. This is pretty large.
It'll feel grand.
It will.
Yeah.
So in a house of this caliber, we always like to put a really custom feature wall into the family room. This is actually a really good pocket to put it in. It's already built out as a feature wall. We could use this piece here as an endpoint and build something really cool all the way across this space. So I mean, we could put one of our 73-inch LED fireplaces in, put a big 80-inch TV above it, and with the actual wall, there's so many things we could do here.
Can we keep this part though? This is an integrated pop out that looks like it's got base and stuccoed.
I've never seen this, but this is the coffee table that's drywalled.
This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
It's actually pretty smart. It's pretty creative. I like that.
All right, let's get into the kitchen.
Yeah, so what's cool about this though is it's a big kitchen, but
huge.
It faces the big custom family room. So this is something that we really like, is this cohesiveness between kitchen island and feature wall. So
this is one of the parts though that ends up making this floor plan expensive, is because there's a lot of cabinets.
A lot of cabinets.
Very big kitchen.
We got to put a custom island in here, waterfall both sides of it. You know, use a different type of slab. So yes, it can be very costly to do that.
Yeah, but it's pretty much is what it is. Like the island goes right there. We can put appliances on that wall, maybe put the fridge into that wall.
I'm wondering if we could open this up so when you walk into the house, this wall's not dividing the kitchen and everything. It feels a lot more open, because this back wall, we have plenty of space to still put a nice big fridge here.
This could be your kitchen.
Yeah, center of the 36-inch range with the hood above it, and then you have your kitchen island here. So I think that would really open this whole house up right when you walk through the front door.
I think it's iffy though whether we can do that or not. It seems like it's in a place where that's going to be structural.
Yeah. This is also the pantry of the house, so we would have to relocate the pantry to the back corner wall or something like that if we were to take this wall out. Double oven, don't really need it. We put a nice big 36-inch range with an oven in, so we could get rid of this whole thing if we really wanted to.
This could be all pantry or all something like that.
Either way, I don't think it's bad. It either makes the kitchen larger with more cabinetry, or it opens the house
More
up.
of a view.
So either way, it's a win-win.
All right, let's find the master.
I don't know which side of the house the master's on. I think it's on this side, so let's go check it out.
This house is kind of split.
Yeah.
Like you come into the middle, you go into the kitchen, and you have beds on one side, beds on the other side.
Yeah, which can be an advantage, because if this is the only side with the master, that means guests, kids, anyone coming in are all on the opposite side of the house, so there's great separation between the rooms.
Powder bath, good size, a little bit dark.
Can we keep the custom glass?
Ugly paint, keep the outer space glass.
Keep the stained glass. I don't know why people do things like that, but hey, it is what it is.
It's a big room. Let's open up this window. This is huge.
Let's look at this thing.
That's kind of
So we're in the master. It is a big room. Once again, high ceilings, which is great.
Yeah.
And what I like about it, just like the family room, $850,000, we probably want to put some sort of custom fireplace feature or wall feature in the master bedroom. So this big niche throughout the entire room seems like a fantastic place to plug in another fireplace, put a big TV on it, and design this wall really cool. So when you walk in, it's right in the middle of the room.
Yeah, I mean, they actually set the cable up there. So put a TV and stuff there, like the bed would be framed under this.
Yeah.
Or we could hang pendants on the nightstands or something.
Switch it up.
But it might be easier to do TV and stuff in there.
Yeah.
And because it doesn't matter where your bed goes. There's no view or anything, so.
It would be probably, you know, it goes either way. I mean, we could do a fireplace in just a portion of that wall too.
Yeah, this is way too big to cover.
Yeah, and set this. So either
The
way,
bed could look cool like underneath that.
Yeah. I like the master though, it's big.
Yeah, it's a long room, it's a little narrow. So
Yeah.
we can't, if we build something out, we can't build it too far.
Right, we gotta keep space, but.
Man, did they like cultured marble? This is cultured marble central right here.
This is the Sun City special though. This is the age restricted special. This house is probably built in 99, I would say, 2000. And this is what was in for this community back then. It's kind of crazy.
I always debate whether we put in a tub in age restricted communities, because I'm not saying 55 is old. 55 is not old. But it's 55 and older, so it's very well that somebody that's 75 or 85 might buy this house.
Yeah, we made that mistake a couple times too.
Yeah, and climbing up into a tub like this at that age, I just don't think is realistic. So normally we tend to get rid of the tubs in the master. We make sure we leave one in the house just in case they want to wash their dog or do whatever with it. And we turn it into a big shower that's easily accessible.
Yeah, so pretty much this entire corner, you know, the 45 is a little odd.
But that's just part of that shower is tucked under there.
Yeah, but we could take this entire shower space.
We could just run glass right here.
Yeah, and make this a big shower. I mean, this would be a really nice shower in the bathroom here.
It'd be crazy. Multiple shower heads, a rain head, a big bench.
Yeah, we could create something really custom here. Super long vanity as well, which is nice.
Yeah.
We typically like to get rid of these old square block skylights or windows.
Glass blocks.
Yeah, glass block windows. You know, they're just not appealing and you really don't need them. There's plenty of natural light.
And they shrink your mirror space, so they pull everything down really low.
So we cover those up. We put a mirror from counter to ceiling here. Makes it feel huge.
I mean, even though I don't like the glass block, this lets in a lot of natural light, so we should probably keep that.
Yeah, I don't think in this neighborhood there's a reason to have to pull it out.
No.
But those can definitely go, so we can raise the mirror up and make it a lot bigger in here.
Actually, a really big closet too, so that's a plus.
It is. I like this master setup. I think the master setup's a huge plus. We could do something custom with a fireplace wall in here. There's plenty of space. Master bath, we can make a really big shower.
Yeah.
Big vanity, high mirrors, still has high ceilings in here. I like the master setup.
Let's go look at this though. A house this size has to have probably 3 bedrooms, even though most of the neighborhood only has 2. Let's go see if we can find 2 more.
Okay, let's do it.
I think we found another bedroom.
So there's one this way and looks like one this way. I'm gonna check out what this is.
This looks like a good sized guest bedroom with its own closet area, dual sided, that looks fine. Moves right into the bathroom. We've seen this bathroom before. Nothing wrong with it, standard shower, standard toilet here separated by the door. good vanity area. This is what we're looking for, but we're looking for one more of these. I think this house really needs one more.
Yeah, so
What'd you find?
come over here. So this is a bedroom, but it's really odd. It's actually more made out to be an office. As you notice, you didn't open or walk through a door. It's just open to the hallway. But this is actually a pretty good full-size room. I would say it's easily, you know, a 12 by 12 bedroom with a closet and a window. So.
Oh, I thought this was the office.
They made, this is the office that they were using. He must have put his old lady in here.
Bing bong. Hello.
But it's really weird. There's no door here. They took the door out. So.
Oh, they did.
We would kind of have to make this a bedroom, but I think what's really odd is there's no bathroom for this room.
Yeah.
So that's a problem we'd have to solve.
Now, does this bedroom need it in the bedroom or does it need it close by?
No, I think it just needs it close by.
Okay.
Secondary bedrooms don't always have to have the ensuite bathroom.
Right.
But if this was a bedroom and we made
Put
it
a
out to
door.
be a bedroom, what bathroom would they use? They'd have to go to someone else's room
Yeah.
to even shower or get dressed.
Right.
So we'd have to have some access to this one right here.
You think we can do that?
I don't know. I don't know what this is. This is a coat closet.
Okay.
Go on the
so
other
that's
side.
a
Let's knock and see if you could hear it.
It's a stupid closet.
Is this the bathroom? I bet this is the back wall of that bathroom. Yeah.
Do that again. Hang on. This?
Yeah, we're like right here on
That's
it.
the closet. So come around here.
Okay.
Bing bong.
So,
This is actually this 45.
Okay.
Right here.
got it.
So I don't know if that closet actually comes this way at all, but
This, so even if this is hallway, what we
Yeah.
can do is frame a door in here, right
Yeah.
here. So this bedroom has its two closets and then a doorway here. And then if that's a coat closet or not, if we could pop a door anywhere there, this should be hallway. We could definitely pop a door in right here.
Yeah.
So there's a door here, a door here.
So
and then
they share.
We could open this up so that it's a little bit more, so there's not so many doors in here.
because once you're in, you're in.
Yeah, once you're in here, you're in here. You lock either one.
Yeah.
And then they share, and now you have bathroom access for the third bedroom.
True.
So that would have to be what happens here to make that anything usable, or else every buyer is just going to consider it an office and not a bedroom.
Yep.
Kind of a weird negative.
Value, kids.
Could be expensive, so that's something to definitely think about. Okay, so landscape budgets can be super expensive, especially at a property like this that we're trying to get 800,000 plus for. Can we make that happen? I don't know.
The yard at first glance, honestly, there's not a hell of a lot to it. I've seen a lot better yards
Pretty
in this
big.
neighborhood. It's long, but it's really narrow.
What is this?
And it looks like we have a little river pond. So it looks like up here, all of these waterfalls, hi Doug, all these waterfalls would come down into this river and go right into that pool. They look really old, and I don't think we would want to keep these. They're not constructed with like concrete or anything, so it honestly
Right.
wouldn't be very expensive to take them down.
It looks like it just sits on top of this wall. You
Yeah.
can see there's a barrier between the wall and the rock, so.
Taking that down is something I would definitely want to do. Maybe keeping some of this up here and planting behind it, but honestly, it doesn't look that great. I think getting rid of it is probably the best way to go.
I mean, the biggest concern I have is this is a big yard.
Is
This
it?
yard goes all the way that way
Yeah.
and around the house. So let's go check over here.
Yeah.
I mean,
Unfortunately,
taking all this out in general is not very cheap. And then we got to put something back along the whole thing.
unfortunately, look at what you have to do to come over here to this yard.
Yeah.
Like, it's all the way far from your door. It's hidden over on this corner. It's a lot of space, but do you use it?
I mean, a putting green or something over here would be great.
Yeah, I mean,
But
that guy loves it.
what I'm thinking here is this is going to be like a $15,000 to $20,000 landscape budget to make this thing right.
That could put us way over.
That's the biggest negative I see.
The AC looks brand new.
AC looks really good. And that's one thing we check on all the properties when we walk them is condition of the AC, especially in neighborhoods like this that are, we know this house is at least 20 plus years old. So if the AC is original, it's starting to get up there in
I
age.
feel like I'm walking out in the desert right now.
Yeah. Like this. This is probably in
Look at that
replacement.
thing.
So you see the difference between a newer unit, because the old one that probably looked like this definitely died, and the old unit.
That looks like a tombstone.
This isn't cheap to replace. This unit, which if any buyer came over here and said, I'm paying top dollar for a property,
Yeah.
they're probably gonna want this replaced. This is $3,000 to $5,000 to replace this little thing right here. So we got a $20,000 backyard. We got an AC unit that needs to be replaced.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I like everything inside the house. It really is gonna depend on the numbers.
The front landscape also needs a lot of work too.
It does.
So it's gonna be definitely expensive.
Well, why don't we do this? Let's go back and run numbers on it.
Okay.
So the first step is always to walk the properties, get a good feel for it, and decide whether we even like the house or not.
Yes, of course. If you liked what we walked today, if you have any questions about what we covered, or if you think we missed anything on our walk, drop a comment below because we'd love to know.
And subscribe to our channel for part 2, where we actually run numbers on this, run comparable sales, and make the decision whether to buy or pass.
Till then,
We'll see you on the flip side.